Hi Stampers, this is Trevis. Welcome to Video Tuesday. And so today we are going to be making a card with lots of sentiments on it. And I actually got inspiration for this card from a church that I went to. So it's so funny how you can get inspiration from anywhere, it seems like. And so sometimes it'll be inspiration from somebody's clothes or it'll be an inspiration from a magazine. But today, this card is inspired by a wall hanging that I saw at a church recently. So let's get started and making this card. Okay, so I'm going to start with a piece of white cardstock. So this is 8.5 by 5.5. And I'm just going to fold this in half. Then I'm going to be using some of the Bright and Beautiful 6x6 paper. And so this is one of the sheets. Okay, I'm going to be using this as a layer. Okay, so this is one of the 6x6 sheets. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere this to my cardstock. This is Berry Burst. So that's going to be the color of most of my card, actually, is Berry Burst. So have you ever had a color that, you know, you're like, oh, not really super crazy about that color. I mean, I like it okay, but it's not like my go-to. Well, that's kind of how Berry Burst was for me. So that was an in color in the past, and I was kind of like, it's pretty, but not sure I'm really in love with it. Yeah, now I'm in love with it. I've used it more and more, and I'm just thinking it's such a beautiful pink. It's not really, it's kind of like a rose pink. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this side of this paper. So size-wise, this is kind of it's 5 by 3 3/4. Okay, so that's perfect for my card. Okay, so I'm going to be using a lot of different sets because I'm going to be using sentiments from different sets. So the first one I'm going to use a little piece of white cardstock. Okay, and the sentiment I'm going to be using is hello, and this is from Layering Leaves. So I'm going to stamp hello in, and I'm going to make sure, oh, I already have it on my block. I'm going to be using Berry Burst ink. I just cleaned my clear, but I tell you what, glue gets on this thing like crazy. I just cleaned it, and it's so shiny and beautiful, this glass mat. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp hello on here. Okay, so 1. All right, and then I'm going to stamp another 1. And this time I'm going to stamp hello from Artistically Inked. Okay, so we have hello right there. So I'm going to stamp that hello. Again, I'm just going to keep using Berry Burst. Okay, and then I'll clean those later. The next one I'm going to stamp is a little hello. This one is from Cottage Wreaths. It says little hello right here. And that's a clear stamp. So I'm going to stamp that right here in the center. And then I'm going to stamp 1, 2, stamp off. 3, 4. Okay, so I've got a few hellos there. Okay, and then the next one is a big bold hello, and this is from Biggest Wish. So I'm going to use this hello. Again, this is a photopolymer stamp. Stamp that right here in the center. And then I'm going to stamp another hello from Irresistible Blooms. So this stamp set here. So this is a red rubber set. Stamp hello. Not my best effort, but let me try to turn that over and do that again. Much better. And then the last one is this one. And I'm going to stamp the, I'm going to use Biggest Wish again because there's another hello in here. And so this time I'm going to stamp this one. Right there. Okay, so let's see how this all falls together now. All right, so I'm just going to glue these down. I think I'm going to use liquid glue. It's getting low, so we'll see how this goes. Yeah, there's some in here still. So with liquid glue, you got a little chance to scoot things around, which I love. Okay, so that. Yeah, that should work fine. And then this one. Here. Just do two at a time. So this one is going to go right here. I'm still trying to line them up, you know, kind of leave a nice border, but okay, so these two have to kind of fit together in here, so I want to make sure I squeeze them together. That was the one I kind of messed up, so goodbye. No one's going to know that my boo-boo is behind there. Okay. And then this one is going to go sideways. I wish I could show you, it's on my phone, but I wish I could show you the inspiration for my card. It was actually the word joy, and it was different ways that they had, and they were all different like this. Okay, so we have that done. Now, I'm thinking it might be nice to give it a little texture. So I thought painted texture embossing folder would be perfect for this. So I'm going to put this in my folder. And I'm going to run this through my cut and emboss. So remember, with a 3D folder, you want to use 1 and 4, plates 1 and 4. So you're using your platform, 1, and then you're using, make your sandwich, and then you're going to use 4. This is number 4. Okay, and you always want to run your fold in first. That's just so it doesn't buckle and tear the fold. And what I love about the cut and emboss is that it's just a little bit wider than the Big Shot was, so there's less chance of scraping up your embossing folder. Oh yeah. Okay, so that gave it a nice texture. Hope you can see that. Okay, now I'm going to add, I'm going to go ahead and add this to my card. I'm going to put a lot of adhesive on here because it is textured. I just think it's really cute. I love the, you know, we have so many hellos, right? It's one of those sentiments that seems like so many sets have that in it. Okay, so now I'm just going to add a little glitz. And I'm going to use these adhesive back sparkle gems. And I think I'm just going to add 3 of these. So I'm going to add some of these silver ones. Just as a little extra. Okay. And make sure you press down on those so that they stick. I have had a few of them fall off in the past. And if you're going to mail those, you might want to put a little either adhesive sheet or something over those so that they don't tear the envelope. I've had that come to me a few times with the embellishment poking through the envelope. Okay, so there is our card today. Super cute. 1 ink. and you wouldn't even have to use the embossing folder if you didn't want any texture, but you can use any embossing folder on this. And that's called the Bright and Beautiful 6x6 Designer Series paper. And just enough of that peeking through, I think, to give it some nice color. Hope you enjoyed the card today. My name's Trevis Bossler, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in St. Louis, Missouri, and I will see you on Friday. Thanks for watching. Bye.